Okay, so I don't see anything. They haven't changed at least this. It is 6 p.m. Yeah, it is 6 p.m. Saturdays is a content day, right? Usually Sundays is a quote unquote kind of dead day for content, but Saturdays are usually pretty good. So let's just do the whole look at the 6 p.m. content, see what we got here. So daily objectives have of course updated. Orsic, Headliners Plus. We're gonna do both of these for sure. This guy will be really good with his next 4 wins. And like 4 wins or an inform takes him to an 86 rated. Then you've got the ratings refresh, and you know this guy's going to get upgraded by a bit. So he'll probably go to like an 87 or 88 or maybe even an 89 very quickly. So I'd recommend anybody that's running any type of account to get this guy, even if it just means SBC fodder, like easily. And this is just disgraceful from EA. The fact that people can't participate in that unless you've grinded your way up to D4, I think is a bit ridiculous. But yeah, this whole system is going to start up again on Monday or Tuesday when we're back. Week 2 silver, week 3 silver. I got to grind these out. I mean, I guess we could do Kaká's story now, which is kind of cool. Damn, you know what? I can actually go buy Ricardo Kaká and use him. Now, I know we have his loan anyways. We can use him for 6 games. Why not, right? Yeah, we'll do that midweek too. That'll be like a bit of a challenge on the day, whatever day we decide to do it. Squad battles, resident sleeper, and whereabouts are we here? I do want to try and get, I don't know who I'm going to get here. This is going to be a weird one now because we need to think about like usability. Again, the Prem, we don't have the greatest left cam, right? We're thinking of using like Zaha. Whereas realistically right now in League 1, we have quite a few very good box-to-box mids, right? So if I'm thinking about it from my club's perspective, it probably makes more sense. First owner, it probably makes more sense to go Felipe Anderson. Oyo como va, Felipe. I think. Aouar's crazy good. All right, get rid of all that. How much did I get burned for him? Not too bad. And then we just discard the 1 remaining batch. This is 81 plus fodder. Okay, so we've done good today already. Kappa. So did we not, like, is there nothing here? Obviously, we're going to work towards Ben Yedder. He's going into the League first owner setup and also the main squad. You know what's crazy is I don't need Tammy. I have so many Prem strikers. I just don't need them. And you know what? Dele Alli, the more I think about it, I don't need Dele either. I really don't need Dele either. Either. And the only thing that you could consider me needing these guys for is like an English requirement. But even then, as a cam, we've got Inform Madison, so we're chilling there. As a striker, yeah, Danny Ings is not really going to be the best option at striker for first owner, but... Oh! A flashback Valbuena out of nowhere. That is so weird. Out of all players to give a flashback card to, a dead 87 3-star Valbuena. What? I mean, it's a cool card in some ways, but again, as a flashback, they have been updating the skills and weak foot and all of that stuff of these players. Why not make them 4-star? It's not, not that hard. They've done it. Wow, what's that? Oh, breakfast. You're the best. Thanks, love. What, you want me to try it right now? I'm down. Eggs and bacon? Oh my God. So good. So good. You want it? Yeah. Can I give you puppy eyes? Coffee? Are these good puppy eyes? No? These are... Steph is giving me the you eyes. Thanks, baby. You're the best. I'm gonna keep playing video games. Steph's getting me coffee, chat. I hate to always complain about these releases, but they miss a trick, man. They really do. They really do. All you gotta do. 2 Team of the Week players. Okay, so. Now, here's a question for you guys. Same thing for Tammy. How I said I don't really need Tammy. I definitely don't need Valbuena. However, getting rid of all of our just crappy 83 rated untradeable plebs, all of our really low-end useless informs, for an 86 rated Tammy that could go up, If I don't use him, could put him into an SBC down the road. Same thing for Valbuena. Getting rid of, you know, useless 83s, a couple of crappy 82 or 81 rated informs or whatever, to get an 87. Is that worthwhile, would you say? Could use him in a French squad, I suppose. Deli's a bit overpriced, unfortunately. 84s isn't bad, but I don't know if I can even justify that. Hyperlink with Benzema? Oh. Yikes. Suarez is on my radar right now. Trent is on my radar. I don't have a right back for the Prem. Timo's on my radar. Leroy Sané, I already have Mohamed Salah. Leroy Sané's on my radar. We're putting him on our radar, dudes. For sure. Oh god, Lala now is on our radar too, isn't he? 23 hours. We'd have to make a fast play on him. Rare Electrum Pack Headliners Challenge. We'll do that. We can do that too. God, we got a lot of stuff. I've been neglecting this account, man. And then, so what I was thinking for this account as well, dudes, is we do the mid icon. Have some fun with it. Because again, like, I can just go buy any of these players. It's not a first owner series. This is just a whatever account. So, screw it, right? I'd assume that this would probably be the best option. Just go get ourselves a mid icon. Who knows, man? Maybe a Hullet walks out of it. That'll save us God knows how much actual money. I regret not doing that Atal as well. That Atal would have meant I wouldn't even have cared about that Lala at all. Yeah, see that Hazard? We're already kind of like chipping away at him. God, now the favorite section is looking insane. We gotta like, I wish it kind of like, it organized it as like who expires the, or does it do that? Who expires the quickest? 19, 25. No, because that's 23 hours. No, it does. Oh, you are honestly just a little gem, aren't you, babe? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, what do we think, dudes? Do we want to start with the basics? Get this one out of the way. We can do that right now. I don't even remember what this is. Do you guys remember what this is? I don't even remember what this is. Three players, 65 chem. Oh, so it could be straight bronzes. Oh, 4 days remaining. I'm not too rushed. Let's get the rare Electrum done. Wait, can I? Wait. Hey! All of that for a rare Electrum, dude. Oh, it just got disallowed? All right. Well, rare Electrum time, I guess. So great. Let's see as well what EA threw into the store, because you know they're trying to get that almighty dollar, right? Oh, it's a light. They're doing lightning rounds again today. Dude, what? Nah, surely not. Oh my god, dude. Do we participate? Are we part of the problem? You telling me don't give them more money is you telling me to stop playing this game outright. That's the only thing that makes sense when you tell me don't give them more money. It's unfortunate, but it's the truth. So HT, when you say that, do you want me to just quit the game outright? Even though I'm having fun with it. And even though, you know, I love this franchise outside of the EA's scummy predatory tactics towards teaching kids how to gamble. And their scummy predatory tactics towards basically treating the community like scumbags that are just bank accounts. If you take EA Sports and their scumminess out of the equation, I love this game. And the dead gameplay and the dead, you know, button delay, etc. Not totally true what you say? Tell me, Swan. Tell me how it's not totally true. I'm really excited. Didn't we just try and list this guy? I think we did. Lol, so why did you even delete the Rich Man account? Because it felt like the right move at the right time. And if you weren't here for my explanation of the Rich Man account and how that went down, then you don't understand the full story, and that's fine. Because I don't regret any of that. Every last bit of that worked out beautifully. And you got to understand that sometimes I get caught up in certain things, right? I get caught up in not really knowing what and how I want to roll with things. I'll say this right now. I don't regret deleting the Rich Man account at all. At all. At the time, it made a massive statement and I felt really good about it. Number one. Number two, the fact that I'm still playing this game shows how much I love this game, right? I mean, and I repeat, if you think I'm a hypocrite for spending FIFA points on the game, then genuinely you shouldn't watch my content, first of all. But second of all, you should think I'm a hypocrite for the last 6 years, because I play this game 12 hours a day on the Poor Man Road to Glory, 15 hours a day. So you can't pick and choose what you want to be upset with me about. And you can't pick and choose what you think is acceptable for yourself playing this game. If you bought FIFA 20, or you played FIFA 20 at all this year, or you still play FIFA 20, and you don't spend FIFA points on the game, or you do, either way, you are part of the problem, period. So that's the thing, is like, I totally understand if you come into my stream and like, dude, I can't back you, man. You still play this game sucks. You know? That's fine. That, if you are at that level where you're like, I didn't buy this game, or maybe you did buy this game, but you just gave up on it after a week and you stopped, fair play. If that's your criticism where you're like, dude, you shouldn't even be playing this game, okay. But the problem is I do really enjoy this game. I do. Gameplay is dog shit. The way EA treats their customers is dog shit. But it doesn't take away from the fact that I enjoy this game. It's a bad comparison, but for me, it's similar to like my love affair with LUIZ, and maybe your guys' love affairs with your teams, whether it's Arsenal and whatever. Like, your teams and the things that you enjoy are going to screw things up and be terrible at times and do things badly. But I feel like you're not just going to walk away from that stuff too, right? And like I said, it's a bad comparison, but it's the same thing of saying like, oh, you know, Arsenal or whatever play terribly. So if you criticize them, should you just walk away? Is the answer, oh, don't criticize them, you fraud, just walk away. Just don't support that. If you're moaning about Arsenal, then just stop supporting them. So it's very similar in that regard. Of course, it's not that deep when it comes to a video game, right? I think we can all recognize that, you know, for sure. But it's still a comparable thought, right? And I'm playing this game every day. So that's I guess the point of what I was trying to make here was that at the time, deleting the Rich Man account, I don't regret. And I would highly recommend you try and go through your life as much as you can without regretting anything, because it just, you don't benefit regretting things. You just move on, man. But the point I'm trying to make too is when people try and get so mad at me for things I do, it's like, bro, am I not allowed to change my opinion? Am I not allowed to change my thought process and what I want to do and what I don't want to do? Like, do you guys really run through your life where you've got like a rock solid thought process and you never diverge, you never change, you never shift your opinion, you never do nothing? It's just that is the way it is and you're never changing? Because I have changed my thought process. Honestly, man, I do not have fun on a regular Poor Man Road to Glory anymore. Once again, does that mean EA have won? If you want to think like that, sure, they have. But EA have won whether you play this game or not, whether or not you spend money on this game. So I'm sorry, if you disagree with me, you're more than welcome to disagree. That's fine as well. But to me, that's just facts. 100% agree with you. I'm balling out with an SBC team right now, but I suck at gameplay. It doesn't stop me from grinding to get the best team and having fun on the game. Well, exactly. Exactly. Like, oh, sorry that currently I'm really enjoying myself. And you know what, dudes? Next week, I might be of a different mind. EA might do something where they announce that they will go only untradeable for rewards onwards. And that might push me over the edge where I'm like, screw you guys. I'm out. You know, let's make a stand against this terrible, terrible company, the way they're running our favorite game and our favorite franchise. Again, I can't promise that I'm not going to shift my thought process in my mind. That's life, man. How are we not improving or changing or growing as people if you don't change your mind on things? Bro, the Nick 28T of FIFA 16 and 17 actually thought people were morons that spent time on this game. That spent money on this game. That weren't, if this wasn't earning you money, I thought you're an absolute first of all. Second of all, I thought that I was the king of the world. Now that is interesting. Oh, it's a Lenglet as well, dude. So for the first owner La Liga, we now have options. We now have options. Like, dude, FIFA 15, FIFA 16, FIFA 17, FIFA 18, Nick 28T thought that me and you guys that ran the poor man road to glory, we were the smart people out there, smart, intelligent people out there, and anybody that spent money on this game, unless they were a pro player or a content creator, were morons. But dude, I now can even see down the road that is such a flawed way to think. Because let's say I think you're an idiot for spending money on the game, yet I'm sitting here putting 8 hours a day into the game. Oh, you're an idiot for feeding them and giving them money when the game's so bad, yet I'm sitting here putting 8 hours a day into the game on a no money account, even though time is way more valuable than money anyways. You see what I mean? So the old Nick 28T didn't really think about that type of stuff, dude. Whereas I can think about that now. Now, do I think spending money on this game is disgusting? Absolutely. That hasn't changed. That hasn't changed. But if you are so upset with the way this company runs this game, it shouldn't just be spending money on the game that disgusts you. It should be buying the game, and it should be playing the game in general that should disgust you. You can't pick and choose what you want to gross you out or what you want to get mad at for a content creator or your friend. Like, you can't just choose to get pissed at your friend because he spends money on the game because he doesn't have time to spend 7 hours a day like you do grinding the game, right? So we gotta be a little bit more open with stuff like that. Again, I will never stop at least communicating with my viewer base and my audience, especially my younger audience, that you shouldn't dump money into this game. I know the hypocrisy is relatively high right there because you're watching me put money into the game as I say that. But that's the same thing, again, I repeat, because this is my job. This doesn't matter. This literally doesn't matter. And that's not a flex. I'm just saying this doesn't matter, dude. I deleted an account where I don't even want to remember how much FIFA points we put into it because it doesn't matter. I play by a totally different ball game than someone that's like a 14-year-old that plays this game a little bit on the side. Me dumping money onto the game is a totally different thing than a 14-year-old dumping his like birthday money into this scam of a gamble of packs, right? And it blows my mind that people can't differentiate between the two. A similar comparison would be like a dad telling his son, like, no, you can't drink alcohol. You're 15 while he's drinking whiskey. It's like, well, what do you mean? Like, you know? Now again, that is a pretty long stretch and a weird comparison, but it's about the same process. It's like when people get mad at me saying, oh yeah, so you tell young kids not to gamble on the game while you spend money on the game. Well, yeah, I'm in a different place. Would it not be even worse if I sat here spending money and just pretended like it's completely moral and fine for kids to dump their money into the game? That's the next question I would ask you guys. What would you say in that regard? If I sat here and just pretended like EA weren't predatory towards people with gambling addictions when it comes to packs and FIFA points? Would you not rather me do this, because it's my job anyways, while having these discussions with you? Or would you want us all to just stick our heads in the sand and pretend, oh, this is just fun, whatever, you know, and then, I don't know. That's, I guess, the interesting topic of discussion. I mean, hopefully while you guys watch me do this, you see how absolutely horrid this system is. You have to spend money to earn money? I mean, honestly, that's not even a viable argument for me too. People that get mad that I spend money on this game will say, no, he doesn't. He doesn't need to spend a dime on this game to earn a living. Facts. Because as we've seen for the last 5 or 6 years on the poor man road to glory, I absolutely don't need to. But if you say that as an argument, the other argument is I do not need to play this game, period, to earn the bags. That's also facts. Now, I can't get into details, obviously, because contracts, etc., are very, 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 very NDA and very private. And that's just ridiculous. I don't know anybody that would talk about, like, specifically how much they make. That would just be absolutely horrible and, you know, so disrespectful to your community that have supported you in any way anyhow. But again, you can't make that argument saying, oh, but you can just earn money without spending money on this game. True. We don't even need to play this game. But here I am. I'm still playing this game. Period. Oh, nice. 85 rated. I don't need him, so this is probably going to be SBC fodder, I believe. Hey! Hopez! Wait!
Smile.
Did we just get raided by Japes? Hopez! Oh, he's living the chip life. Japes, I'm not kidding, bro. You are in my rotation with Nep and Sway, brother. Look at this. Hold on. To Japes viewers, you guys know I've been buddies with Japes back since FIFA 13 and 14. Back when me and him got drafted into the Club de Kings. So for those of you guys that don't know, Japes has been my boy for a very long time. But Japes, I don't know if you're still here or not, dude. You should be a mod in the chat, so you should be good to go. But there's Japes right there. So what I usually do while streaming is I have my like buddies in rotation. So if Nep's live, I have Nep stream open. If you're live, I'll have your stream open. If Zway's live, I have Zway's stream open. It's actually just background noise for me, and it, weirdly enough, keeps me grounded. Where are you, Hopez? Let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Now the only thing that would concern me here is a squad that isn't the strongest team being at the elo I'm at is a worry. So either this guy's got his tactics down or he's a sick FIFA player. We'll have to see what we're dealing with. And that's game. And that is game, my friends. This guy, if he had a bit more composure in the final third. Yeah! Chong did a scorpion pass in his own end like no business. His Kyle Walker was like skilling past me in his own 18 as he's losing 2-0. Just casual as you like. But hey, 10-1. That's a thing, I suppose. Okay, get rid of the riffraff. We know how many times we're gonna get all of these players all over again, right? With how many 81 plus packs and whatnot we open. So, yet another. I like Tammy in real life. I think he gets a lot of hate, obviously, because he's missing a lot of chances lately. But I do like Tammy in real life. I think no matter what, getting rid of the plebs from the team and having a semi-okay striker for objectives, and who knows, depending on where he gets upgraded over the next month or two, he could be, worst case scenario, could be used for, you know, SBC fodder. Yeah, he should get a lot more goals than he does. I would agree. I would agree with that. But hey, he's clunky in game. Oh, I believe it. I believe it, definitely. Dude, when I'm struggling to take first touches with Team of the Year Mbappe, I can only imagine how frustrating it would be to use someone like that. Definitely, definitely, definitely. The frustrations are going to be real. Okay, so he'll go into the Prem squad. And let's get back into some games. Past and present Liverpool. My God, what a cool squad. Holy God, that is amazing. I wish this guy had the money for all the Team of the Years as well. Dude, that's such an awesome squad. Look at the delay! Hit the ball! You're in open space! You game! Has to be 1-0 there, you frauds! Yeah, Nedved's been turning it up, man. When we've been struggling. So here's so far the review on the day, man. Like, Nedved's actually, considering he's competing with Mbappe, Team of the Year, Messi, Team of the Year, who's missed quite a few very easy chances, but anyways, Neymar's headliner. The fact that he's competing with all these guys And Nedved is still on a 9 goal contribution out of 14 games. It's not amazing, but it's definitely not terrible. Second of all, this guy is insane. I know I've only used him for 3 games, but with the Shadow Chem style taking him to 95 sprint speed and 93 acceleration, 96 standing tackle, 96 defensive awareness, 99 interceptions with 96 aggression, 90 reactions, and 90 composure, dare I say that this is one of the best center backs I've used this year. So for any of you guys wondering, this David Luiz is a must complete. If you've got anything where you can fit him into your team, obviously if you're running a pack only RTG, that's not possible, of course, but if you're running a first owner setup or you're running a regular Poor Man Road to Glory, this is the play. The problem is that I wouldn't say he's so expensive because he's one of the best center backs in the game. So like I would almost dare compare him along the lines of this card right here, this card right here. So you got to consider the price ranges of who David Luiz is competing with right now. And what is his actual price? 700K? 600K? What's his actual price? 400K or 600K? There's differing thoughts on his price. Anyways, 400 to 600K, I would still say it's a viable option. The other way, you're running out of time now, but just like when we talk about that Mbappe being the Ben Yedder being super overpriced, there's no denying that the Ben Yedder is grossly overpriced. But with 25 days, you can craft this over time. Bronze packs to silver packs to gold packs to the 81 plus packs. And you've seen how much SBC fodder I collect on a daily basis. Now, obviously this account is different, of course, but even on a regular account, you can craft something like this. Just like you could have crafted the David Luiz. And all I'm saying right now is out of the players that I have completed, that David Luiz is insane. And we're at a high elo, a relatively high elo. We're almost at the max elo right now in champs, and he's doing great. That is high praise, at least for me. I can't think of better praise than that. It's not like I'm using him in squad battles and saying he's amazing or whatever. He's dealing with the sweatiest of sweatiest counterattacking, sweat dripping creeps, you know? The ultra G Fuel snorting maniacs. That's a fake 5-bar. Oh god. Nice team. Wow. All right. It's a very well put together squad. I don't think this guy makes any changes in game either. I think that's exactly how he uses the team. What I hate is like just watching the wingback do everything for him there. Let's go, boys. Good goal. Good goal, boys. Good goal. This is outrageous. It is outrageous how easy it is to score near the end of the game when you go constant pressure, though. Doesn't matter what I do. The fact that this guy scored 2 goals in 2 minutes just goes to show how ridiculous it is. No matter how well I played defensively that game, you just give up goals, man, because that's how this silly game is coded. But anyways, it's fine. We're 12-2, so we're doing okay. Neither one of our goalkeepers really did anything other than pick the ball up out of the net, as you can see. But I do want to look at this goal he scored with Mbappe, because I felt like I played this well defensively. He played the ball back here. Okay, ready was gonna cut inside. Look at this. I'm ready for the cut inside. Ready. Okay, he's got me a bit beat there. I get back though, lunge in. That's see, I called it. I knew it. I knew my Van Dijk wouldn't lunge properly. Look, this is what manual defending gets you, dude. See, do you see? Now this is splitting, splitting hairs, if you will. But all he's got to do is put his leg out like a normal human being and he blocks that shot. And let's just ignore the fact that his Zola, even though he's running into the way, teleports out of the way as he shoots this. Watch this with Zola. Watch his Zola. But there isn't scripting or coding in the game? Come on. Who are we kidding? Huh, you ain't? Huh? You fools? Who? You're not fooling us. You guys got replays in the game so we can see it happen real time. Disgusting game. Disgusting game, man. Absolutely disgusting game, bro. Absolute 9 saves for this man's Ter Stegen. 9 saves, bro. This guy had zero concept of what football was at all in any way, shape, or form. Cool. We're 13-2. You know, that's great. Definitely. But that was a disgrace that game finished 1-0, dude. Nice. Good stuff, boys. I'll take that. I'll take that. Sweaty, ratty FIFA player got rocked out. Now, the irony, too, is this was a pretty good goal, wasn't it? Oh, no, this is the one where I got pissed because I put Marcelo in the way of the shot. Now, I didn't do very well defensively here, but I recovered, picked up Marcelo or David Luiz. I can't remember. No, it was Marcelo. Watch. And again, okay, I think I lined this up well in terms of the block shot. This is me with Marcelo. What, like, why is he, like, stepping so short? It's like he's scared of the ball again, man. And once again, almost goal for goal, exactly that last goal that we looked at. Marcelo hits a wall, can't block the shot, and his player that's running into the way, mid-air, mind you, he's floating in the... Look at his Mahrez. His Mahrez is floating. Look at Mahrez. He's still floating. And then he hits the ground mid-air. He pauses and floats backwards. What even is that? Anyways, nobody cares about my goals. Whatever. We got goals. A couple of my goals were terrible as well. Bro, the more you look into this game, the more you get surprised. Like, I go into these games, we're all aware of how broken this game is. I'm trying to, like, not harp on the fact that this game is broken because it's boring. We all know this game is broken. We all know button delay exists. I'm failing miserably, mind you, but I'm trying my hardest to not just infinitely moan about it being terrible. But when you look at stuff like that, brother, dear God, it's a shambles. Anyways, even through the worst gameplay I've ever seen, and it seems like every single year, every single week, every single new patch, every single passing of a week, they make this game worse. It's somehow like they have a competition internally whether or not they can make the gameplay worse week in, week out, and just see how long all of us frauds keep playing this game and keep putting money into this game or keep putting a lot of time into this game. Nevertheless, no matter how bad the gameplay's been today, I'm happy to say I actually still had fun. Is it because I'm 14-2 right now? We kind of walked our way to gold 3 on this account? Maybe. I don't know. Is it because I'm using the best possible players and no matter how bad the gameplay is, I still can score with this team? Probably. I couldn't explain to you guys why, even though the gameplay is horrendous, I'm still enjoying myself. To the point where I believe we are going to push on for Elite. I've got, how many games is it left? We have 14 games left, right? We need to go, what do we need to go? We need to go 9-5 to go Elite. 14 games left, we gotta go 9-5 to go Elite. So I think we keep chasing that. In terms of what we're gonna do for the rest of the day, I'm probably just gonna chill on like just doing 81 plus packs, and maybe we play a couple more games in an hour or so. Like I said, whatever, dude. That's what this whole account is. That's what about this whole experience is from now really until the end of the year. I just want to do whatever I want to do, right? You guys have seen, hopefully you're seeing my thought process now. Whether or not you like it, again, I don't really care. I'm just trying to do this for myself, and I hope my audience, whether it ends up being on YouTube, whether this is for Twitch specifically, I just hope that my audience appreciates that I'm trying to have fun. And I gotta admit, I am having fun right now. I'm really enjoying as well piecing together the best possibles right now. We kind of just started doing that a little bit, right? I know we've got champs, and that's the focus for the next 3 days is champs. But the best of the Premier League team we put together, the best of La Liga, the best of the Bundesliga. So we still have the best of the Serie A and the best of Ligue 1, which are actually the 2 teams that we still need to do. right? So maybe a headliner Insigne or a scream Insigne or whatever it is. Maybe we do something like that. So anyways, there's the best of the Serie A. And then if we go back here, this is realistically the thing we're going to do on Monday or Tuesday first, is best of Ligue 1. Best of League 1, right? Best of Ligue 1, and see what we got here. Headliner Ilicic, I would like to try. That's a good. He'd probably be hard to use, but Headliner Ilicic is a good shout. What are we looking at? Obviously, the two non-purchase players are going to be these two goats, right? So we just packed a goalkeeper. We backed, as we all know from the pack-only Poor Man Road to Glory, I love Sanson, so he'll be our left DM. We've got Camera as our right DM. I've got, I guess, Cornet as my wide right cam. We've got a center back. Paredes. Would you use Paredes? Oh, he's 4-star, 4-star. Okay, I wouldn't be... I guess we could use Paredes as a central cam and maybe Neymar as a wide left cam then. So as always, what we're missing here for first owner is the usual. We're missing another center back, which is a bit of a yikes. We're missing a left back and a right back. So we could go get Lala, right? Could absolutely go get Lala. And we're missing, what else are we missing? How would I make this? I guess we just do that. Just use them on 7 chem, right? Central cam, striker, wide left, wide right, right DM, left DM. So I'm missing a center back and wing backs. What do you guys think about that as our team for next week? So we'll try him out at striker. Everybody wants me to use him at striker, so we'll go striker, wide left, cam, wide right, right DM, left DM. I need one win with this team anyways. It's not that deep. Wait, isn't there a left back in Ligue 1? Doesn't Ligue 1 have that weird left back? He's like 83 rated or something? Hold on. Yeah, this pleb. Why not? There's no rules. Call me SBC 2018, I guess. Either Sentinel or Guardian. Ugh, that balance and agility and composure is awful. You know what, man? I think I'm going to take out Cornet. And then we go like with a 4-2-2 or something like that for this team. I think Cornet's got to come out. I don't know where 4-2-2 is, but gonna just be able to get everybody on chem. I know, again, I do realize. Yeah, that's better. That's better. So again, well, let's do this then. So left DM, right DM, central cam, striker, wide left, wide right. Why not? Why not? The back line, at least centrally, is probably going to be an issue. But we're in D4, D3. Like, it shouldn't be that bad. Shouldn't be that bad. 4-1-2-2. No, I'm going to stick to 4-2-3-1, man. I've got it kind of on lock now. Why not start 4-2-3-1? Well, end of the day. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I guess you're right, guys. I could start 4-2-3-1. That's true. That is true. Just put everybody where I want them. Just like position changing players, though. Yeah, that would be the team.